Hi guys, it's Freddie out here, and I like talking if you couldn't already tell. In particular, I like talking online, which is why I have a Twitter. If you go to @FreddieOutHere, link in the description, you can listen to me talk pretty much every day. Why you would want to do that, I have truly no idea. That being said, there are some words that need to be purged from our vocabularies, gone. Right? Words that make our skin crawl, our faces crease up. Basically, there are some extreme cringe words out there on the internet. I'm hoping that here today we can make a formal, definitely legally binding agreement to never use them again. But before we get into this extremely serious legal documentation, the numbers are in and over half of you are not subscribed. So if you enjoy this video, please do hit the subscribe button and maybe even turn on notifications. While you're at it, don't forget to hit like. And of course, if you'd like to officially sign this agreement, don't forget to comment your favorite type of bean. Your favorite type of bean. And of course, you already knew this, but this video is entirely a joke. It doesn't mean any ill will against anyone, and I'm just having a laugh, so don't forget to laugh along. It's more fun that way. But anyway, I can't see a better place to start mercilessly banning words than with the very word that inspired this video: adulting. I don't think there are many words out there that inspire the same dread in me as adulting. If you're wondering where I conceived the idea for this video, it was after having an ungodly amount of TikToks complaining about this word on my For You page. Nice to know that Mr. TikTok is using my data well, I suppose? On that day though, I truly realised that this was a cause worth fighting for, and I'm not the only one. I honestly didn't realise how passionately and for how long of a time the people of the internet have been advocating this noble mission. While scripting this video, I googled adulting is a bad word. Okay, maybe I put it a bit more strongly than that, and I found an alarming amount of articles from various outlets on this. We're fighting the good fight, clearly, but I've got to agree, adulting is just terrible. You can't adult. It doesn't make sense. My brain is screaming and crying. I don't think that's even the main issue with adulting, though. In fact, adulting is in the dictionary, and hey, Professor Dictionary probably knows whether it's a word much better than me. It just sends a bit of a chill down my spine. Whenever I hear the word adulting, my mind immediately goes to mid-2010s BuzzFeed quizzes, Snapchat filters, and memes that look a little bit like this. Look, guys, all things are good in moderation. All things, that is, except BuzzFeed era memes. I suppose on its own, adulting is a pretty harmless word, but I just associate it with so much cursed mid-2010s internet vibes. Guys, look, I just can't even. I just can't even. I suppose the next one is cringe. Okay, I know, I used this earlier in the video, but that was deliberate and for irony purposes. I don't know what it is about the word cringe that makes me, well, cringe. I think I associate it too deeply with like 2016 YouTube and those cringe compilations, which for some reason we all traumatized ourselves with. My god, guys, 2016 was 5 years ago. Where does the time go? But I think because it was so long ago, I just feel a bit awkward whenever I hear it. I'm not sure if the person who said it is being ironic, funny memes, or if they genuinely think we're still living in 2016. It's a word that sort of feels like it's run its course. It had a role to play, and hey, it played it. So, I guess we salute you, cringe. On another note, when I looked up the word cringe, one of the most asked questions was, can you die from cringe? And if you're wondering, yeah, in very rare instances, obviously, you guys should be very afraid. So yeah, I guess that's that. Sorry, cringe. I love you, really. Alright, here's one you might not have heard for a while. Blessed, right? Blessed needs to go. No, society has progressed beyond the need for blessed. I should genuinely not be allowed to speak on the internet. There's just something so off about the vibes of saying blessed. This is only my experience, but it's always struck me as one of those words that's normally only used by somebody with a lot of money, or who's been incredibly successful and really wants to brag about it. Like, it's a very humble brag word, and you know, good for you, but it leaves the vibes of the word blessed just, I don't know, feeling a little bit off. Whenever something nice happens to someone and they say, "I'm so blessed," it just makes my skin crawl a little bit. That's almost definitely my problem, but this is also my video, so straight into the ban box, I guess. And for my next victim, nom. Yeah, nom, like as a sound effect for eating. You might not have heard this one for a while, or at least since like Cut the Rope got released, but I'm sure it's still out there somewhere, ruining lives. I've mentioned in a previous video that I used to be really into Team Fortress 2, and I don't know if any of you Team Fortress 2 gamers remember the nom nom meme with Heavy eating the sandwich. My younger self found that impossibly funny, and any of you who used to play Team Fortress 2 are definitely getting some fond memories right now. You're welcome, you're welcome. If that was where it went back to, it would be an old meme, right? But still a respectable, maybe even veteran meme, a finely aged cask meme. But honestly, it goes back way further. I don't know if you guys remember that viral video from 2009, and I thought that might be as far back as it goes, but no, it goes back way further. Apparently the phrase was coined by the Cookie Monster in Sesame Street and spread by cat memes. There are a lot of cats with a lot to answer for. This word joke meme is practically an antique. Like, if you're still using this, it's time to move on. I know letting go is hard, but the future is now, old man. And yes, much like adulting, it is an actual word, it's in the dictionary and everything. Goodbye, nom. It was nice knowing you, I think? Do any of you remember when everything was goals, or am I just old?
There was a time when everything was goals. Relationship goals, friendship goals, fashion goals.
But honestly, all it was this conflation of stock images, scenes from movies and TV shows, and passages from books with actual real-life situations. Like, if you're not living in a stock photo, you're probably not going to have a relationship that looks like this. Weirdly, when I looked up relationship goals on Pexels, the first search result was this. Maybe slightly more attainable. I can understand why you might rather live in a stock photo though. Like, fine, the world is a depressing place, but would you really rather live in a dubious fanfiction? Like, really? My advice, don't have goals. Accept the crushing nature of reality. Easy. Goals? More like Knowles. Okay, and for this last one, folks, I am going all out. Amogus. There, I said it. Amogus is joining the list of banned words, and there's not a thing you can do about it. While we're here, we'll also throw in sussy. I am convinced that these two words have caused me more suffering even than the pollen count recently. That's, if you can't tell by my voice, that is saying a lot. For those of you who aren't in the loop, amogus is a combination of the words among and us, inspired by the hit game Among Us. I never got into Among Us, I'll be honest, hate me all you want, but I can still sit through all the horrible cursed Among Us memes. But this, no, it's like I can't escape amogus. As if that wasn't bad enough, amogus has also been associated with sussy, because you can't be suspicious, guys. Don't be suspicious, guys. Here, TikTok has truly brought out the cruel and unpredictable nature of humanity. The combination of amogus and sussy makes me want to find a nice quiet corner to cry in. Honestly, I'm not sure if I want to ban the word amogus, or if I just need a break from Among Us memes. Like, the intense physical suffering TikTok has put me through off the back of these memes doesn't even bear talking about. They actually put an ironic Among Us song in YouTube Rewind 2020. Look, I'm genuinely not sure I can do it anymore. I can't even tell if this meme's dead anymore. And on that note, I think that's just about everything. But, of course, it isn't. I feel like I've only really scratched the surface of the horrible words we've all been guilty of using on the internet. So if you'd like to contribute something to this definitely legally binding video, you can do it in the comments section below. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, liking and subscribing is totally free, and you can always unsubscribe or unlike if you change your mind and suddenly decide you hate me or something, which is understandable. Of course, I always have my Twitter at FreddieOutHere if you'd like to hear more from me. And on that note, that's all for this week. Bye for now, and I'll see you soon for another Sonic Unleashed speedrunning tutorial. Bye guys!